Happy Hive Day, friends. We are just going to jump directly into mini readings for the collective here. Yesterday, I posted a quick 30-second video telling you guys to submit questions that you guys don't mind me asking on the channel and then pulling some cards for you. These are intended to be mini readings, and I don't want to get into a long opening spiel and take time away from answering as many as I can. That being said, with them being mini readings, mini messages, I know a lot of you have commented that you were trying to connect with people from the other side, and I super wish that it was as easy as just sitting down and pulling a few cards and getting quick messages from people on the other side. For me, it's just not that easy of a process, but I will do my best to see if Spirit, your loved ones, or the cards can give me any sort of message that will resonate or offer you even a little tiny bit of peace today. It's just the way that these mini readings are intended to be. I don't want to do a disservice to you and your question, and pulling souls and messages from beyond the veil is something so incredibly special and should be taken seriously. That requires a much deeper state of meditation, really feeling into your energy, trying to connect with this person. Usually it takes me a couple days to really get into that energy unless your person just comes through super strong and I'm able to pick it up in a mini read. So I just wanted to say, guys, I'm going to do my best. If you are interested in a private reading, please email me. We can discuss the details there. I won't go into it here. We're just going to jump right in. I did say that we will be taking the super thanks first. So that is what we're going to do. I have my super thanks up here. It looks like the first one was from Leela. Any news about the lawsuit I made for malpractice? How does it look? Okay, I have a couple different decks out here. I'm not sure that I will use the same deck for all the questions. I don't know. We're just going to fill into the energy here. If you commented with a super thanks, I will pull a Zoltar Speaks Final Fortune for you. The rest of them will just be a quick spread with a Medicine Oracle card. All right, Leela. Spirit, can you help us give Leela a message about the lawsuit that was made for malpractice? How is that looking for her? And I'm so sorry, guys, if you can still hear that construction beeping in the background. All morning while I was getting my son ready for school, doing things around the house, it was not going off. And of course, the second I sit down, put the table together, get the camera set up, literally the construction sound started going off. So we're just going to work through it because I want to get through other readings today and this one. And I have, you know, little pockets of time. So I'm so sorry if that sound bothers you. We're going to try to push through here. Leela. So the lock and key card could mean a couple things. It is a card of protection, but it also says there's missing key information here, or something is guarded or encrypted. It's like the message I feel here is if there is a malpractice lawsuit going on, there's a critical piece of information that's being hidden from you that either your lawyers need to look into better, or it's maybe this is just confirmation for you about your energy. If you've recently found something out where they were able to uncover something, pull an important document, there's some critical piece of evidence I'm hearing that could be missing or critical to the victory in this lawsuit. So we'll pull into the tarot to see if this is something you've recently found that's going to give you a victory, or if it's something you need to dig deeper for, if it's still missing. And this could be saying like, this is locked, sealed, done, protected, like the victory. I mean, this is the Queen Bee card and this says victory on it. If you're asking about how the lawsuit's going, it looks like it's going well, but also I'm getting stuck on this energy about you missing some important, like something in a file, something encrypted in a computer software, something that's trying to be hidden or guarded, protected. And I feel like it has to do with like a system. If it's like a hospital malpractice, or it's going to be found in a computer database inside of software. I don't know what that means, but for your case specifically, but take that as it resonates. This does say winner on the card as well. All right, so far, this is the Secret Wisdom of Bees. We have the Ehrenberg Tarot and the Dragons Tarot. Alice is up here napping with us. I mean, all this hard work reading energy has her exhausted. All right, Spirit, for Leela, can you tell us? So this is a chaotic card, and for it to flip out just kind of gently like that is telling me that I feel like your lawyers or whoever's helping you with this malpractice suit in whatever way, I feel like they're like a silent storm. I feel like they're doing a good job for you. If you're wondering about your representation, they're aggressive, but not in an aggressive way. Like, they're a Knight of Swords. They're getting the information. They're quick to respond. They're very intelligent. They are not lazy, soul-sucking lawyers. I feel like they're doing, I'm just getting like doing a good job and like aggressively non-aggressive. Could be a card of them finding the information. So with this, especially with this like missing key information, that feeling of, I feel like there's a certain thing that you need from software or something like that. It looks like the tornado is here to cause a distraction or to muddy the waters or to make it unclear. But the truth, this sword being inside of the tornado, it's like, I feel like your lawyers will find it or they have found it. So this is that critical piece of information, I feel like. And then this is what, you know, how it was trying to be hidden from you, but I feel like they're on it. So that's really good to see. All right, Spirit, what else can we tell Leela about the malpractice lawsuit? The Emperor. Ace of Swords. I love that. I love that so much. And Wheel of Fortune. Hell yes. This is incredible news for you. And the Hierophant. On top of the world. On top of the tower. Okay. The Knight of Swords with what I feel is your legal representation finding key information for you. Look at this person is sitting on top of the castle, the hospital, whoever it is you're suing. It's like, in a way, you're sitting on top of this issue, this lawsuit, whatever happened, you're coming out on top of whatever this is. So put this as your lawsuit, whatever was done as it relates to the malpractice. I don't know. I just keep going back to, you know, hospitals. I don't know if there's other malpractice type of lawsuits other than medical. I'm not legally trained in any way, but, you know, just my knowledge of the situation, I only know it to be like medical malpractice. It could be anything. So whatever it is, I see you on top of it, your lawyers, your case, whatever it is, you're coming out on top of the situation because you find something critical. The truth is coming out, something you need shows up. It's like the smoking gun. It's exactly what you need for this victory. And then here's the Wheel of Fortune. This is you coming out on top. This is almost like showing me like a lucky break. Like you guys find something at the last minute or something comes out of the blue, or, you know, you weren't expecting to find such an important piece of this puzzle that helps you with this, but you are coming out on top. I see the victory, but I also see with these swords, there is something that is helping you. Like a key piece of information. And the Hierophant is also like school systems, hospitals, you know, colleges, universities, institutions, churches, all those things. So it could literally be a malpractice like around a building. I don't know what that means. Like, because I'm seeing, you know, the pyramid and the town, it's like, it is the Hierophant type of energy in terms of structures. But you're coming out on top. Looks really, really good. Let me get you I will read you the medicine energy from the mystical shaman, and then I will pull you a Zoltar fortune card. What is Leela's shaman medicine spirit? The Heart of the Sky, card 24. Look how pretty this card is. So pretty. Okay, I will read that to you. You may feel responsible for everything and everyone. Perhaps you think you have to do it all alone. This takes you into a dark hole where you lose trust in the natural order of the cosmos. Shed your lofty sense of duty and recognize that this is a false prison of your own making. You can open the door and set yourself free in an instant. The heart of the sky is the love force that made all creation possible. This same force is present when you create with originality, when you bring formless to form or inspired ideas to expression. This force does not know good or bad. It is up to us to provide the clear intention that will guide it to manifest. The heart of the sky helps us call in beauty from the invisible world and birth it into the world of matter. Set your intention ethically and clearly and allow the universe to take care of the details. I love that for you. Let me get you a fortune card here. You know, the Ace of Swords is also the surgery card. So I'm wondering also if this is medical malpractice from a surgery. It looks like you come out on top of this institution. The swords, you know, being dominant here could definitely be some sort of surgery. Okay. And the fortune card says, Onyx was made especially for you. Wear it and good luck will follow you. Look at this person is knocking on the door. Like somebody's knocking on the door with a bag of money for you. Do you see that? And that looks like a lawyer. He's in a suit. He's knocking on your door with a bag of money. Holy cow. Don't let opportunity knock at your door in vain. Grasp it and the course of your life will be different. You will be very happy with the one you have chosen for your life's companion. Be patient. Those who have tried to intervene with your happiness will soon find they have no influence on your loved one. You seem to be very impetuous and outspoken. This has caused your dear ones some moments of unhappiness. Curb your temper, and not only will you be happier, but healthier too. We're just going to say the first part of this is your message. Don't let opportunity knock at your door in vain. Grasp it and the course of your life will be different. But look at the visual there. The course of your life is going to be different. I feel like your lawsuit is going great. Things are going to go in your favor. There may be a hefty payout here because you were literally sitting on top of this institution. You have the Wheel of Fortune and you have the victory card here. So I freaking love that for you, Leela. Thank you so much for being my first super thanks and for trusting me to give you this message. I hope that helped. Okay, so the next message. Oh, this one's going to be hard. I can already tell. I know what's next. And Jack, I'm not sure what your name is here. I'm sorry, but I'm just going to refer to you as Jay. Said, my husband died after a valiant battle with cancer nearly 4 years ago. Does he have any messages or advice for me? I feel his presence in our home always. I miss him so much. Oh, my heart. I'm so sorry for your loss. So sorry for your loss. Like I said, I will do my absolute best to channel your husband for you in the short amount of time here. But like I said, if you feel like you need something more in depth, feel free to email me. We can try to set something up for a longer, more focused style reading. Spirit, if Jay's husband is on the other side wanting to bring messages forth, he is welcome here. I ask that you guide this reading, protect me and my viewers, and give me the messages that Jay needs to see to feel some sort of peace in her heart. What can we give Jay today in regards to a message from her husband? What does her husband have to say from the other side? Aww, so this is the family card. It also speaks to January and or July. We have 5 B's shown on here. So here it says hive mind and family. So automatically referencing your family. I don't know if the number 5 is significant for you, January or July, the letter J, because I called you J and we have the 2 J months. Tend no hives, get no honey. I'm also seeing like very hardworking, like blue collar type of, maybe you worked in politics or worked in an office. Very hard worker, referencing family. Let me get one more here. Spirit, what else? I mean, I know your name starts with J, or I don't know if your name is Jack or his name was Jack. All I can see is Jack here. So this wanted to flip out earlier. Okay, I think I'm going to take it because it showed itself to me twice now. There's 3 cards here. So 3 might be significant if you guys had 3 kids, because I'm seeing the 5 in the family. So that might be significant for you, or he has 3 grandkids. I don't know. I'm seeing the 3 separate from the 2 of you in terms of this family in some dynamic. So here's the gifts from above with the home card. So now we have family and we have home. 2 peas in a pod. High school sweetheart. The safe space, grandparents, partners, best friends, soulmates, home. This is so beautiful. It's like showering gifts from above on his family. He wants you guys to know he is always with you guys. And you said you feel him in your home. Look at this. Receiving gifts from above. Golden showers of divinity and grace. Receiving compliments. Peace. This is the card of peace. The flow, the peace. And you said you feel him in your home. This would be your soulmate, the love of your life. So we have family, home, and peace with gifts from above. That's so beautiful. It's like he wants to shower you with a little piece of heaven. I do feel like he graces your presence, but it's very peaceful in the way that he does it. It's not trickster energy, or like, you know, I know some loved ones come through with like wanting to play pranks, or they leave like very blatant signs. I feel like your husband comes through very gentle and peaceful, very subtly, but I see a lot of love here. I see him referencing the family and just wanting to share a little bit of like the golden peace and love from heaven with you guys, and he just does it ever so subtly. Wow, that's so beautiful. Spirit, what else can we tell Jay about her husband? Does he have any messages or advice for her? Ace of Cups, shut your mouth. What? Showering you with gifts and love and peace from heaven, and then a big old cup of love with a pink flower. Your husband is so sweet. He is so present and with you. It is the most beautiful energy. The Ace of Cups, like I almost feel like this is a complete message right here. Wow. It's like the cup that overflows. This is overflowing with love and peace. The cup that overflows. Like his cup overflowed with love for you. He loved you so much. That is so beautiful. Spirit, what else? It's almost like if he could come through and say anything to you, it's just that you were his soulmate, the love of his life, his best friend. He loved the home that you guys built, and he's just here to shower you in love. Like, that's the biggest message. There's no warning here. I don't see any like beware of this or anything that was left unsaid. It's just such beautiful, peaceful energy. The Hierophant and the Queen of Wands. I don't know if you would be considered a Queen of Wands or when your birthday is, but the Queen of Wands is also beautiful and sensual. Like, I feel like he was so attracted to you, and he's just coming through to say like, I love you and you were everything. Like, almost like he couldn't keep his eyes off you. He only had eyes for you. You were loving, you were caring, and you were also like beautiful. Like, he was very much attracted to you. And I don't know if that's something he would tell you all the time, is just how beautiful you are, always complimenting you, what you wear. Two of Swords. I'm gonna get one more. Two of Cups. You know what's so funny is I almost said the Two of Swords just doesn't feel like it belongs here. And then we have the Two of Cups. So it's like, can you, no, don't make a mess. No, not right now. No, lay down. Thank you. You know, I'm gonna clarify this. Okay, attention seeker. Look at you. Let's clarify these. Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Hierophant, the Queen of Wands, and that Two of Swords. I feel like the Two of Cups was just coming out to replace. Ace of Cups is here at the bottom, and then the Justice card. Is there an anniversary coming up? Maybe 2 anniversaries. I'm feeling with that Two of Swords, it's like 2 important dates. So that's interesting because the swords could be facts, like hard facts, hard dates. The 2 and the Two of Cups, I'm wondering if that is saying 2. And then with Justice and the Hierophant, and again, this Ace of Cups, I wonder if like 2 things mean the same thing, or 2 things happened in the same month, or like if you guys celebrate a wedding anniversary and his death were in the same month, or if there is like a birthday coming up and an anniversary coming up. I'm feeling now drawn to dates, especially with Justice. This is giving me like very punctual, very sticking to a calendar, a schedule, or that is just more about his personality. Like he liked to be on time. He was always early. Like if he said he was going to be here, he was going to be here. He followed a strict calendar. Like you always knew what his schedule was going to look like. He didn't like to be the one that just planned a vacation and showed up and played it by ear. He was very much either a planner, or there's something very much specific about 2 dates. And there's 2 dates on this card too. So this is also saying January and July. So I wonder if it's like a certain anniversary just passed and there's one coming up, and like you're in between 2 important dates, or there's literally events in January and July, or it's saying like your guys' anniversary is in July and he passed in July. Yeah, take that as you will. Something about the dates here. Let me ask what if we're talking about dates here, is there anything significant here, or if there's something he wants to tell you about these dates? Ace of Swords is my yes card. Again, with like how I said now, like the swords, like matter of fact, very type A personality. He could have even done something in like politics or law, legal, like I feel like very professional, maybe, or that is just saying yes to what I was talking about the dates. I don't know which card just hit the floor. Let me keep going. 3 of Swords. I feel like the anniversary of his death. May have been recent, or it's coming up. Devil, wow. If there's a date on the calendar that's causing you anxiety, or his death anniversary is coming up and you're feeling like overwhelmed with sadness and grief, and it's almost like you feel your heart constricting and like you can't breathe, I still feel like you get overcome with grief around this time, either a certain date or a certain memory. There's something like that. I keep going back to like something on the calendar with Justice and Ace of Swords and that Two of Swords. It's like I think your husband, more importantly, is wanting to acknowledge that he sees how much you're hurting around this particular date. And I feel like it could be coming up, because I don't believe in coincidences or timing, and divine timing being that I'm sitting here doing this reading for you right now. I feel like it's either coming up or it just passed. In some way, there's extreme sadness around this. And I feel like he's acknowledging this, that he's there with you, and he sees you going through this pain and how much you still miss him. And I can't imagine that he enjoys to see that, although as a spirit, I know he understands what it's like as a human to experience that grief, but I know he wouldn't want that for you. And he's literally here. He's showing up in the family, pouring down love, peace, and golden light from heaven, literally in your guys' home. And the first card on the table here was a giant cup of love. Like, he loves you so much, and he's still so present in your life and your family's life. 6 of Wands. King of Swords. Your husband definitely was in some way a King of Swords, very logical, analytical, type A. Like I was saying, we have, you know, Justice card here, Ace of Swords. Now we have King of Swords showing up. He's very much, I feel like, telling you, like, come on, come on, you got this, like pull yourself up, time to get back to work type of energy. It's like he would have been the type to like let you have your moment, but then remind you like, okay, we're going to be sad about this for a minute, but there's things to do kind of energy. It's like he comes through very calm and peaceful and serene, but then he's also like, okay, that's enough now. Put your tissue box aside. We'll come back to this later. Let's get up, wash your face. You know, like he's just like, he understands, but he's also like, time to go. I also see this victory card with this King of Swords with this butterfly. Like you said, his valiant battle with cancer. He was so brave. He was so brave. And he fought to stay with you guys. He did fight really hard. And just because success and victory weren't on the physical plane doesn't mean that he wasn't victorious in this fight and that he is completely content and happy and at peace exactly where he is. But he did truly do everything he could to stay with you guys. Let me get one more here. Page of Pentacles. Could be, if you guys have any kids together, he could be referencing one of the kids. And I almost said that also. I don't know if one of his kids, see, this is why I need more time. I can't do this in a mini reading because now I almost said it over here with the Justice card. Is one of his kids or somebody close to him like going through a divorce or going through some sort of like legal trouble, or maybe they are like engaged or there's a wedding coming up. Maybe one of your kids is getting married and that's one of the dates on the calendar is like he's not going to be your plus one to this wedding for the child. I don't know. Or they're getting a divorce and he's acknowledging, you know, this heartbreak and hard situation that one of his kids is currently in. I'm going to grab 3 cards about that really quick and then we're going to wrap this up for now. If you guys have 3 kids, I do feel like one of them is going through a hard time. We had the 10 of Swords down here, the 3 of Cups, the 9 of Cups with the 9 of Wands. The month of September could be of significance there with one of the kids. All right, let me get 3 cards. Spirit, if Jay's husband's coming through with the last message regarding one of the kids, possibly a son. The Sun card just made its presence known. Does he have a son that's going through a tough time? Possibly. 3 final cards here. There's a message for the kid. Page of Cups with the Tower. Yeah, there's something going on with one of your guys' kids or his kid. I don't know what the family dynamics look like there, but he's acknowledging that there's a tough situation on the horizon for one of the kids. 10 of Swords again. 3 of Cups. 8 of Wands. Yeah. So these cards flipped out. I put them back. Same 2 came out. 3 of Cups, 10 of Swords. If there was something going on with one of the kids in terms of their marriage, if this is ending because of a third-party situation or somebody is moving away from a situation or there's messages coming in about potential infidelity or something falling apart, a tower coming down around one of the kids, I think he's acknowledging it. Gosh, like this, I don't want to leave that like unfinished for you because that is such a horrible place to leave the message. Let me... Spirit, there's a reason why we're bringing up something going on with one of the kids. Can you give me advice for them? What is their dad's advice for them? What is he trying to say about this 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, double energy here? What is his message to them? 7 of Swords. Okay, this is somebody hiding something. He's trying to say, look at something closer. Somebody's keeping something from you, something important. This is almost now coming through where I said at the beginning, like, this isn't coming through with a warning or, you know, that type of energy. And now it is. It's like, I'm here. I love you. I am visiting you in our home, you know, acknowledging either an anniversary, something going on there. But then he, right at the very end, when I was wrapping up this message, he pulled in one of the kids and is talking about something painful that could be going on here. And then a 7 of Swords type of energy with somebody trying to pull a fast one on somebody, or yeah, it's coming through with like don't be deceived type of energy. Somebody's wearing a mask. 5 of Wands. Okay, wow. The Moon and the World. Something's being hidden from one of the kids, and I feel like he's doing the dad thing, coming through saying like, hey, I don't like seeing this happen. I want you guys to look closer at something, or you're right to be suspicious about someone. There's something. 7, yeah, protection. Guard yourself against something. Somebody's either trying to steal something from you, cause problems for you, and maybe even legally. There could be a potential legal issue coming up for one of the kids, whether this be a divorce or they're trying to take them for everything they have or take the house, or because, you know, this is like protecting the house. There's a message here from your husband about, I feel, potentially one of the kids, and especially with this Page of Pentacles, like somebody coming in to cause problems, to steal or deceive, and there needs to be a guard up. There needs to be some sort of protection put in place here. The High Priestess is secrets. Okay, take that as it resonates, you know, share that. If this does resonate with one of the kids, maybe they'll be able to take something from this, but I feel like that dadly energy coming through about a kid wanting to protect them and open their eyes to something while he has this brief moment with me. So that's interesting. I'm very curious to see how that resonates with you, if at all. If it doesn't, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't claim to always be right, guys. And these are super quick mini reads. Well, I guess kind of super quick. What is the medicine here for Jay and her family? What is the medicine here? The Witness. Interesting. Somebody's seen something. He's watching something. I feel like he's seeing something happen that he's not okay with, and he's using this time, like this was divinely orchestrated for me to choose you in this reading, even though you super things, like it was on your heart to super things, because I think even he put that on your heart because you knew there was a message he had for you, and it's like he's witnessing something that he wants to bring to your guys' attention. Like, hi, I love you, you're beautiful. Also pay attention. Something's happening here. The Witness. Let me read that. The medicine here says, acknowledge your preconceptions, ideas, and feelings about the situation you are in, but resist the urge to change any of it. Do not fall back into your controlling patterns. Instead, take a few breaths and connect with the joy of not having to perform. Hold space for the world to keep spinning all on its own. The essence here says, the witness observes without engaging in any action. By cultivating inner stillness, we are able to assess any situation from a higher perspective and make better decisions. When we can be present for someone else's difficulty with stillness, then we are able to truly hear them and give them better advice. Okay, and maybe this is your husband's message to you for your children. Like, observe without trying to fix it. Like, listen without offering advice. Sometimes kids come to you or come to us as parents just needing to vent, and we as parents always want to fix things or give advice or step into action or let me get you a lawyer, let me call my friend, let me call in a favor. Sometimes it's okay to just observe and hold space and let them vent or let them express what they're going through without trying to fix it. And I feel like maybe your husband's coming through with this energy of like, hold space for someone who's going through a tough time, whether this is a kid or somebody close to you, a grandchild, a neighbor. I think he might even be cautioning like getting too involved, like holding space, but trusting that things will be okay here. Sometimes we can be so still that we are a mirror for the other. Then through our presence, they will receive their own answers. That's incredible. I hope you got something out of that. Let me pull you a final fortune card here. Spirit, what does Jay need to see today? A message for her or her family. Oh my gosh, look at this guy running. Look at the scales of justice. There's legal issues here, a divorce or something going on. This card almost looks like in his hand says love. I don't know, let's read it. But the lucky numbers down here say 42, 25, 41, 45, 44, and 33. A lot of energies in the 40s down here. 41, 42, 44, 45. Might be significant, but let's read this. You've had to balance your time recently between work and friends. Your work consists of whatever you are obligated to do, and your play consists of whatever you're not obligated to do. Just remember that better is a person of humble standing who works for oneself than one who plays the great person but lacks food on the table. This is a delicate balance indeed, for if you do not get it right, you may be likened to a tree whose branches are numerous but whose roots are few. The wind comes along and uproots it and sweeps it down. You will soon master this balance. Work and love, these are the basics of life to master indeed. Yeah, so that does say love. So the balance between work and love. And again, maybe confirmation that your husband did something around the justice system, politics, legal, because we have that office politics card here. We have the justice here. We have the ace of swords, the very punctual. And I said he was very hardworking. And maybe saying also a message about the way that he lacked balance, maybe in home and work. And maybe he did work too much, and acknowledging that as well, that he wished he would have spent more time or had a better balance of work and life. All right, Jay, I hope that helped in some way. I love you. Thank you for your super thanks and trusting me with this message. I wish you and your family nothing but the very best. If you want to share in the comments how any of this resonated, feel free, but don't feel obligated at all. The next super thanks was Melissa, you crazy girl, super thanksing me just to get me to give you my hoodie size. I absolutely cannot with you, but I will pull you a very quick 4-card spread just to see if your spirit guides have any quick little tidbits of information for you this week. I'm so glad you got your gift, and I am so freaking sorry that the bee crystal broke, but that was my own mistake. I knew it the second I put it in the box like that could happen, but I do have another one because I buy everything in bulk, and I will send you another one. I also told you, I don't know if you've seen my comment, but I got your daughter something and I forgot to include it. So I will send you the little gift I got for your daughter along with another bee crystal, and I forgot the little stand to the deck, so I'll throw that in there as well. All right, Spirit, Melissa. Can we get a 4-card spread for advice for Melissa this week? What does Melissa need to see from you guys this week? The Hierophant. I know you work in education, could be advice around work. Could also be your spiritual practice, your connection to your guides. Well, hello. When I said spiritual practice, all the cards just flew out. What is the advice for Melissa? Oh, yeah, the Shaman, the Magician. I do feel like this is about your spiritual work. Hey, girl. I'm hearing rise up. Are you getting like are you going through like an ascension process here? Are you getting the Emperor? Damn. The Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. Melissa, I just pulled 5 major arcana for your energy around your spirituality as I'm talking about an ascension or an up leveling of your gifts. The Emperor. Oh, and Alice, she's like, oh yes, we're here for all the magic and good vibes. Because this is not, can you quit putting your booty in Melissa's energy? I'm so sorry, that reading I did for you had my cat's butt all up in the video. Jeez, Alice, she's like, ooh, it's Melissa, let me come show her my butt. Ridiculous. The Emperor, like, taking authority over your gifts. Like maybe if you've been passive in your gifts before, you're like really honing them and taking authority over them and commanding them. Can you lay down? Commanding them for okay, it's like you're commanding your gifts in your whatever practice to work for you in your own life. Like maybe you just knew they were there subtly, you tapped into them a little bit, you look into them for other people. I feel like Spirit is telling you that you have a gift and an up leveling happening right now, and you're so incredibly spiritually powerful. Like I feel like on like the energetic field of manifestation and the law of attraction, and however that is resonating for you right now, it's like you do have the authority, but you need to hone in and bring it into yourself, and use it for yourself, and that is okay. The Chariot is like super fast energy. I feel like if you haven't already, you're going to go through an ascension process in your gifts very soon. That is major energy. Like I can't even, like I wouldn't even be able to lift this energy. I'm getting like the energy of like heavy weights. Like somebody who just steps foot into the gym can't go pick up a 400-pound dead weight. Like, but it's almost like in terms of your spirituality, you're coming into this new up leveling, and it's like you walk in and you pick up something super heavy and you take off with it really fast. And it's like you own it, you take authority over it. And this is a turning point in your fortune, in your life, in your, like, how do I say this? You're on a trajectory that is moving or will start to move very fast for you in terms of your spiritual gifts. This isn't, I'm like struggling to find the words. The energy is so big. It's like, something like we go through life and we have very significant points in our timeline that change us. Our situations change drastically. It puts us on like a new timeline. We like every second of the day we are, oh no, Alice, come on. Every second of the day could be the next second that our entire life changes. She really wants to be here. Then you need to sit down. Sit. Something's going to happen that's going to start this wheel in your life spinning very fast, but it's going to put you in a position of authority, whether this is literally a promotion or something falls into your lap unexpectedly. It's going to move you very quickly into a different direction, and things are going to be looking up for you, looking better for you. I don't know. It's incredibly beautiful. It's, and now, like, Alice doesn't usually frustrate me up here, and I'm getting frustrated. So if something's going on in your life that you feel like isn't moving fast enough, or something is causing frustration for you, it's like, it's because I feel like your energy can feel this energy like accelerating or getting closer to you, and without you fully knowing what's coming, or this change in your timeline or shift in your fate, like you may be taking it as frustration or anxiety in some way because you don't understand what's coming, but it is coming for you. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. Alice, that is enough. I cannot even believe, like, of all the major arcana also, like, we didn't have any bad arcana. Like, that is being the authority over your life. And oh my god, the freaking, look at this. I didn't even look at the bottom. So here's the cards we just had out, and the freaking universe is at the bottom of that. The world, like, what? 6 major arcana for you? And I feel like it might have something to do with your sight. What you see, your downloads, that you have something going on spiritually, girl. Prepare for it. It's going to be a doozy. That is wild. Absolutely wild. Okay. This might have to be 2 parts. You need to go away. You guys, I never get frustrated with her. I'm starting to get like hot. Melissa, I don't know what's in your energy, girl, but if you're frustrated or anxious or starting to get like hot and bothered about something, like, it's because something in your energy is coming in very fast. All right, next super thing says, be you in love. I would appreciate any insight regarding the state of my marriage and our future financial situation. I feel confident about both, but felt guided to ask for confirmation. Be you in love. Okay, let's see about your marriage and your financial situation. I have a box over there on the floor that I put all of the beads by Rhonda in, and Alice just went and closed herself in the box. King of Cups, already flipping out for you. So that might represent your husband, your counterpart. So if we're gonna, oh, and Queen of Cups, shut up. You guys, I love that I do these so that everybody can see, because I've gotten called a fake and a phony and a con artist so many times this week. I've deleted a lot of them. Some of them I will clap back at, but overall, like, I'm becoming more confident in my gifts. You're literally asking about your marriage. You were telling me you feel confident about it. Like, you're not suspecting anything or coming here with doom and gloom. And then look at, there you guys are showing up in the suit of love, emotion, the King and Queen of Cups. So it looks like we are going to read on your marriage first. That is beautiful. I will love that. And then I will just do a quick pull on your financial situation, and we'll get you a couple oracle cards. Actually, let's pull a B card between these two. Show me the state of the marriage. Look at that. The marriage card just flipped out. Passion, smitten, commitment, a contract, marriage. You know, this does, I do put dual meanings on here. So we also have tension, a battle. This is the head-to-head boxing. Maybe you guys like passionately fight, or that's part of your love language, is you guys, you know, it's like that fight to make up type of energy, or you guys have like petty fights, but it's because you guys are both passionate and you make up quickly. It's like you don't hold grudges, but maybe you guys do bicker a lot, even if it's not like big things. It's like, I don't know, but the energy of, oh. Okay, I've made note of those. If they come out again, I will let you guys know. Definitely that energy of commitment, And this is stick by your honey. Maybe you guys recently recommitted to working things out, possibly. If you guys have ever had a rough patch and even considered the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, considered possibly splitting up. I feel like maybe there was a way where you guys recommitted to each other and to sticking this through. Maybe you guys are in a good spot right now, because the Wheel of Fortune could be a change of events. So maybe you guys did just come out of something that was a little more unstable, like the ground was a little shaky, like it wasn't a tower type of moment, but maybe where you guys thought, you know, do we really want to be here? And then you guys decided, yes, we do. We're gonna recommit to this marriage and work on it. And then things started to change and things could be going better now. Two of Pentacles. Maybe you guys mainly would argue about money. Yeah, anxiety around money, because you did ask about your financial situation. I feel like a lot of anxiety and fears around money or work or working too much or not having work, something to do with money and fighting and anxiety here. But there is a turnaround here. There has recently been a turnaround. The Death card. There was a recent death. This could also be like an inheritance that could be coming to ease financial hardships here. Or this was the ending to somebody's job if they were recently let go. There's balancing of money happening here, and the wheel of fate, somebody's destiny, something changed in their life that caused fear and anxiety, maybe around losing a job or losing a loved one. This is either inheritance, switching job, losing a job. I don't know, let's pull 3 more here. Spirit, can you clarify what's going on in her marriage and her finances? The Lovers, the 4 of Wands. That's like giving me the energy, especially with this commitment card. It's like renewing your vows. It's like choosing to look past whatever happened in the marriage that caused some sort of tension. It's like choosing to come back together and then recommitting. This is the marriage card. 6 of Wands, success, successfully. That's so freaking beautiful. Maybe there was fear around this marriage ending. Maybe you feared that things were going south, but maybe through counseling or something, I feel like you guys chose consciously to come back together, to recommit, to work on your marriage, and it's working. This success card is telling me if you guys are going to therapy together, or you're going to church together, or you've started a new date night practice, or, you know, journaling, or you guys are doing something intimacy wise, there's something here that's saying we're making a commitment to work on our marriage and it being successful. The Lovers, 4 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands coming above this like juggling and anxious fear, death type of energy is telling me there's a turnaround here, and it looks beautiful. That is freaking incredible. I love that for you guys. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, you said you feel good about it and the cards feel good about it. Spirit feels good about it. You should feel good about it. Let me get you 3 quick cards from the dragons about your financial situation. Any other clarifiers about finances? The Star, healing. There's healing happening here. Maybe somebody did lose their job or worked too much or was juggling or trying to, you know, maybe you guys had to work a couple different jobs or changing jobs, or there's a healing happening here. And it looks like in your finances and your marriage. 6 of Wands again. Healing and success. Healing and success. Wow. The Star, praying for restoration and healing within your marriage, and that being exactly what's happening here. I see nothing about money, but that could also be healing and finding a new job, healing and getting a promotion, healing from the death of a loved one, but now getting an inheritance that makes things a little easier for you guys. It's something like that. And the final card, the Empress. Are you kidding me? You're a great wife. I don't know if you're a mother, but that is a motherly type of energy. It's like kind of like a hats off to you type of energy, that you are a beautiful soul. Things are healing and turning around in your marriage, in your finances, and not to worry about anything. This is fertile. It's abundant. It's an easy, beautiful life filled with everything that you need. I don't see that you have anything to worry about here, and you feeling good about your marriage and your finances. I think Spirit is just doubling down on confirmation for you that even if things were hard, even if there was some tension, even if there was something you thought was going to break your marriage, and then you guys came together, it is what was meant to happen, and it is going to be successful, and you guys made the right decision, and acknowledgement on good on you guys for working on this and not walking away, because true healing is happening here. All right, what is the medicine for Be You in Love? Too many. Oh. The Holy Mountain. Yeah, I don't know if you guys recently started to going to church together or putting Christ at the head of your marriage. Jaguar? Okay. Let's read that. Card 28. I might get through one more on here and then I might pause and cut this video and come back to do the rest of the readings because my phone needs to charge. I started this video knowing I only had 60%, and when I'm doing these videos and they get kind of long, it drains the battery, and I don't want the phone to die mid-reading, so if it's stitched, that's why. Card 28, Jaguar. The medicine here says, what in your life needs to be released? What have you carried around with you for far too long, which is ready to be let go of once and for all? Jaguar medicine is available to heal the fear so you can allow it to go. It's time to come out of the shadows and end the shadow games that you may have unconsciously agreed to play. Call on Jaguar to unfetter you from toxic relationships and recover your natural instinct for the right people and situations. Interesting. I'm just picking up mostly on that toxic relationship part of this Jaguar medicine, and maybe there was something toxic in your marriage at one point to where you guys really had to face it head on, and it almost ruined you guys. I feel like something you guys dug out of the shadows and went head to head with, like this boxing is pulling the skeletons out of the closet and like, let's talk about it. Like, let's put everything out on the table. And for a minute there, I think you thought by doing this that this was going to be the end because you didn't think you could get through what you guys had to go head to head about. And something that was toxic in the relationship needed to be addressed. And I feel like the medicine here is saying that you guys did that and then you went further into seeking some sort of healing or higher advice, whether that be therapy or church or spiritual practices, whatever that looks like for your marriage. I feel like if you haven't already, you will be incorporating things to help strengthen it and truly healing what was toxic. Because it's not just talking about it or burying it or constantly bringing it back up. It's like, let's bring the skeletons out of the closet, put it all out on the table. Let's talk about it. Let's heal it. Let's forget about it and let's move on. And I feel like that's the energy here. All right, let me get you a final fortune card. So this says today, the first day of the rest of your life. And here we see roosters crowing, the sun rising, and somebody getting up to an alarm clock. It's like a new day is dawning. We're waking up brand new. We're not doing things the way we used to anymore. It's like putting all the cards on the table, working through it, and then waking up the next day like the first day of the rest of your life, like stepping into a new phase of your marriage here. The card here says, lately you have failed to acknowledge the gift that is already here. Today, you are constantly thinking, life will get better when. Wake up, stop wishing your life away. Yesterday you couldn't wait for today. Well, here it is. Embrace today and live the life that you have always dreamed of. Lucky numbers down here. Those might mean something to you. All right, Be You in Love. I hope that helped. Thank you so much for trusting me with this message and for your super thanks. You are greatly appreciated. And of course, feel free to share in the comments if you want. And if you don't, that is totally okay also. All right, guys, I'm going to clean this up, stop the video really quick, charge my phone. I will be back in about 30 minutes to keep on with the messages. Okay, guys, we are back with a charged phone. I have 2 more super thanks questions to get through, and then I will pull a couple non-super thanks questions at random to see if I can get a message for you guys. I know we are getting kind of long into the reading now, so I'll probably do about 4 more of these and then wrap it up for today. I will start posting these on Tuesday and then do the readings on Wednesday for you guys, so keep an eye out. This will be a weekly occurrence just to show my appreciation for you guys. So thank you so much for being here. And, you know, this also does give you guys a little preview into what a private reading could look like for you guys, just to see, you know, how other people are responding to mini messages, if there's anything accurate here, or, you know, I understand that the $88 price can seem like a lot, especially if you have no context as to how I read other people's energies that aren't true crime cases. So this again is just, I guess, another way to demonstrate where I'm at in terms of my abilities to do private readings. Again, I don't claim to be accurate. I am learning just as much as anybody. Time is fluid, energy is fluid, things can change, things may not have happened yet, so just keep an open mind is all I can ask, and allow me grace if the messages aren't exactly accurate. All right, guys, the next question we have from Wendy says, what direction should I go with my job? While we were on a little break, I took the opportunity to switch out my deck. So instead of Ehrenberg and Dragons, now we have the Before Tarot with the B Tarot. So that the next four will be just a little different. All right, Spirit, advice for Wendy in what direction she should go with her job. Advice for Wendy in what direction she should go with her job. Oh. Release and separation. That says it's going to be all right. Some sort of sadness around work possibly right now. Or what you do for work has something to do with grief or sadness. This is my Here in Spirit card, and usually talks about grandparents coming through with advice. I don't know if you've lost a grandparent who is in spirit, who maybe you're hoping to get advice from, even though you didn't specifically say that. I feel like, especially with this lost card and the grandparent card coming through, this is also the 1111 Make-A-Wish card. This talks about November. It's a card of luck, ladybugs, Sagittarius card. Any of those could resonate with you in different ways. Take what fits. Did something happen in November around work that has you questioning like where to go next with your job? Or is a grandparent coming through to let you know in regards to work that everything is going to be all right? I don't know. Let's dive in. Let's see. Spirit, what advice? Ace of Pentacles. Bread and butter, bread and honey. That always looks good. I just had 8 of Pentacles I just seen. The Ace of Pentacles could be a new offer. Maybe getting a new offer somewhere to take your work in a different direction. And that's in a way sad, but also the right move is what I'm hearing. If you're contemplating leaving and doing something different, or starting something new, or taking a different job, working for a different company, working for a different practice, or I don't know, let's see. Justice. That's a bee sting. Did something happen with an offer that left you kind of feeling stung by something? King of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles, Justice, King of Pentacles. I don't know if you have a grandfather on the other side. Also, I feel called to say, seeing that the King is between the loss and Here in Spirit. Could be a male figure trying to step forward. But I see some sort of sting as it relates to an offer. Or it's going to hurt to leave and take this other offer. But there, I do feel like also King of Pentacles, this is the offer coming from a King of Pentacles. Did you recently get an offer from somebody? Like almost something that's really hard to say no to? Queen of Cups. Six of Jars. Couple downloads here. I don't know if, because it says like be domesticated but never tamed, and now I'm seeing like the man, the wife, and the kids. I don't know if you do something with families, couples, maybe something around grief. There's definitely an emphasis on kids here. I'm going to keep clarifying because I'm not sure which way to read this yet. The Strength with the Chariot. The strength to leave. Did you get an offer from somebody that's hard to say no, and the thought of leaving something for something new is scaring you, and you're wondering if you should take this new opportunity, and whatever change this is, it's going to be really hard for you to make. I don't know. I just get this sense though intuitively that the best things in life don't come easily. Like, for things to change in our life, things need to change. And I feel, even with this bee card, it's like this hand is getting stung, but the bee is flying away. I mean, technically the bee is going to die after this, but let's pretend like that doesn't happen. Let's pretend, you know, it stings for a minute, but you're still flying away. So it's like the choice to leave is painful, but I feel like necessary. Going in a new direction. Possibly even relocating. That was the Five of Cups. Leaving something behind is really sad. Does this require leaving like a family home, or because that Five of Cups card I just seen is two people crying at a kitchen table. Like, an offer comes in, but it requires some sort of move or leaving something familiar. The Devil. Oof. Yeah, the Devil is like offering you everything that you want. It's like I was saying, like that offer you can't refuse with the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. And this guy's throwing money out. It's like somebody's throwing money at you to get you to take a new position or to go somewhere else. And it's almost like this is really hard to say no to or walk away from, but in some way it's going to cause some sort of sadness. But the Devil is tempting. It's a very tempting offer, and they've tempted you almost with a very sweet package. Like, the Three of Pentacles. Collaborating, mentoring other people, training other people, showing them how it's done, teaching others, guiding people in some way. If you're a mentor or a leader or a teacher, or you help families, kids, something like that. I feel like there's, again with the Three of Swords, something very sad here around what you're going to do for work. The sad, the pain, the regret, the loss, the heartache. But ultimately, I see a great offer on the table for you, but I see also some sort of change. Moving, changing. I don't know. If Wendy is being, let me grab a second deck. If Wendy is being tempted by the Devil to move away from something, is the advice to stay or to go? Is Wendy's advice to change, a drastic change, a moving away, a relocating, or a new job? Or is it to resist the Devil and stay on the course she's already on? What is the advice for Wendy? You're going to make the decision to do something brave, because this is the person getting ready for victory. This is the Before Tarot. So somebody is crowning him and he's getting ready to do his victory lap. But you have to make a decision here. And I feel like when you make this decision to leave or to change or to move or to do something that scares you and is causing you some sort of unsettling energy around this decision, I do see the energy of success here, but you're going to have to pull the trigger here. And I feel like you're hesitating for some reason. Let me get one more. Six of Pentacles. Again, with the energy of like helping others. You give to others in some way, either your advice, your knowledge, your resources. In some way, what you do for work gives to other people. And maybe you are sad about walking away from that type of work because something else presented itself, or it's just leaving one company for the next, or one firm for the next, or one school for the next. Apply it however it fits. But I feel like there is success here, and it's a hard decision you're having to make. But Spirit is advising you. The Hermit is also the teacher card. That's interesting. So I wonder if you do something like that. Teaching or educating or helping or offering resources in some way. It's a very mentory type of energy. Let's get you a medicine card. I feel like there is success in making the hard decision and doing something new and taking your work in a new direction. However that resonates for you, Wendy. I hope that helped. And maybe by November, that's saying up there, things could look totally different for you. If you have crossed over grandparent, I feel like they're supporting this hard decision you're going to have to make, letting you know it's going to be okay. Advice for Wendy. The medicine wheel, or you work in medicine in some way. Yeah, that's weird. The medicine wheel. Okay, yeah, helping others in some way. I don't know why I went to my phone to look up the medicine wheel. It's weird. Right before the medicine wheel, which I opened it up to on accident, is the many paths. So you may have an offer to take a new path. The medicine wheel's medicine says, you must not postpone your healing journey any longer. It can be difficult to start, but you must find the inner strength to step into the medicine wheel, or you may lose this opportunity. Taking the strength to step into the medicine wheel, or you might lose this opportunity. Don't delay on this decision. It's right for you. Don't be scared. It's time to pull the trigger. There are many ways, and wow. I'm going to show you guys. See, here's the medicine wheel, and then in medicine, it even says there are many ways and many paths. I felt called to tell you the card before this was the many paths card, and there being different options for you. So confirmation there. There are many ways and many paths. Choose the one you resonate most with. Once you have found it, the only mistake you can make is not to follow it. Go boldly. Look at this, the Strength and the Chariot card. This is that go boldly before you lose the opportunity. It's like the Devil card is dangling something really tempting in front of you, and you need to make a decision to act on it because you're heading into success, whatever that means. I hope that resonated. Let me get you a final fortune card. For Wendy. Diploma. Look at that. It's a woman. She's looking at the ring on one side, the diploma on the next. Here are your lucky numbers in case any of those resonate with you. This says you tend to look for what you want, but it is oftentimes not what you need. Instant gratification is tempting, but it doesn't always lead to long-term happiness. Try resisting human nature by looking beyond the luster of getting what you want right away. Have the patience to invest in something you need, and you will reap lasting benefits. Wendy, thank you so much for trusting me with providing that message to you. I hope that gives you a little bit of clarity on your journey. Feel free to share with us in the comments if you choose to. If not, that is totally fine. I wish you all the very best on your journey with your career and whatever decisions you decide. Last super thanks. Let's see. I would love a reading on where my life is going now that my babies are all grown up. Feeling a little bit lost, to say the least. Ugh. You know, this terrifies me so much, and I feel this so deeply. My son is 16, but he has 2 years left of high school. He's my only baby. I live alone. You know, we don't have a man in the house. I'm currently single. I actually kind of enjoy it. I'm not in any hurry either. I like my space, but my son, I feel this like impending doom of like in a couple years, if he chooses to leave the house or move away or go to college or, you know, join the service, whatever he decides to do, if in a couple years I'm literally an empty nester and will have this big empty house to myself, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I feel this and I feel for you, and as a mom, that is such a crazy time in our life, right? For our babies to leave the house and us to kind of lose that sense of identity for caring for another person in the day-to-day. I mean, they'll always be our babies, we'll always be their moms, and I know we would just keep them forever and care for them forever if we could, but that isn't how life works. So at some point we have to let them go and fly away, and I am not looking forward to that. Like, I am the boy mom who is like, you can live in my basement or my upstairs part of my house for the rest of your life. You don't ever have to leave, get a job, save your money. Like, my house is your house. I'm in no hurry for him to turn 18 and leave, and I hope he doesn't. I hope he stays with me for a while and really works on his future and takes advantage of having a mom that wants him here as long as possible. So we'll see. We shall see. All right. Rachel. You know, that's funny. That's my son's girlfriend's name. All right, Spirit. What do we have for Rachel and where her life is going now that her babies are gone, or any advice we can give her for this new phase of life? Advice for Rachel. Oh, sadness. Yeah, we just had that for the last question. And then release, like, well, with this sadness, there is also the energy of good news and luck. This is also a bonus and receiving unexpected money. This is also gifts from heaven and faith, hope, and love. Talking about prosperity. Interesting. It's a very interesting way to start the reading. It almost feels like, in terms of like where your life is going, something unexpected. Something you're not expecting. A direction you're not planning to take your life, but it kind of comes out of nowhere as a gift from above. That it's kind of like a lucky break. Like, something falls into your lap to where you're going to do something that pulls you out of this feeling of sadness because your kids are gone and gives you like this new passion for life. You become a part of something that kind of comes out of nowhere. Let's dive into that message and see what that could mean. Spirit, where is Rachel's life going now that her kids are gone? What's next for Rachel and her path? Look at that, the Six of Cups with the Two of Cups. Oh, the bond, the emotional bond that you have with your kids and feeling the sadness over it is literally being reflected here in the cards for you. That's amazing. And it looks like you were really close with your kids, and that is why that hurts so much. I think for the parents that are super close with their kids, involved in their everyday today, and have this strong emotional bond, it is really hard when they're not around all the time. Like, I can't imagine. 2 children might be significant for you. Yeah. 2 children just flipped out here with the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe you do have 2 kids is what I'm taking this as. Maybe 2 grandchildren coming, because this is creating something, and this is the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe you're gonna have grandkids soon. Maybe it's like receiving blessings and a stroke of luck. Like, someone wasn't expecting to have kids this soon, or you weren't expecting somebody to move closer to home, like if they left and now they're moving back, or you're gonna have small, I mean, I'm seeing the energy of children. So 2 pages, 2 of Cups and children, and then some like this stroke of luck or this unexpected blessing is like this Magician card with the Wheel of Fortune. So again, confirmation on like a gift from heaven with unexpected luck here. Do you have grandchildren? Are you not expecting to have a house with little ones in it soon? Interesting. Where your life is going is, surprise, you're a grandma and somebody's moving back in with you because of some Wheel of Fortune moment. I don't know, let's see. Get one more here. Queen of Pentacles, yeah, coming back home to mom with their kids. Interesting. This could also be like adoption, foster care, I don't know, some sort of Magician, Wheel of Fortune energy as it relates to the mother and 2 kids. Let's get the B Tarot. Spirit, what are we talking about for Rachel? What is next for her now that her kids are gone? The Empress and the Ten of Pentacles with rebirth. The Empress and rebirth. This is giving me grandma energy. Like you are the Empress and something is being birthed out of what you birthed. That's what I'm getting from that. And then the Ten of Pentacles. It's like continuing on the generation, the next generation, the rebirth. Ten of Pentacles. I feel like I mean, in whatever way that resonates, I feel grandma energy there. So bizarre. If you're already a grandma, let me know. If you're not expecting grandkids, or like, how does this resonate with like the next generation? And I see specifically 2 kids showing up here with something unexpected. And a lot of fertility. The Queen of Pentacles is very fertile. She's usually the queen that has the rabbits at her feet, and the Empress is very fertile. And then the Ace of Pentacles is the seed, the generational seed, the next generation. Somebody might be announcing a pregnancy soon. And the Fool, starting over, getting to do it over again with your grandkids. I feel like you're going to have a pregnancy, news of a pregnancy. I hope I'm not spoiling that for you, and I hope this resonates in some way. But look, even when I was taking this Ace of Pentacles as the seed, it's like this person is bringing the seed to the mom. Like, look what we did. We're having a baby. And mom's like, oh my God. Maybe even twins. Maybe you find out 2 at once. If you have multiple kids, 2 of them tell you they're pregnant at the same time. Like receiving gifts from above. That is usually what they call like the grandbabies. It's like, it's the next generation where you get to do it all over again and do it better, love them differently. They say being a grandparent is like something so different than being a mother, and it's so beautiful. That's what I see for you, Rachel. That's crazy. Or in some way, I do feel you working with kids, or your life going in a direction where you still have small children around. You have the 2 pages and the 6 of Cups starting this reading with something you're not expecting. All right, Spirit, can I get a final... Oh, I got to get you a medicine wheel. I mean, a medicine wheel. I got to get you a mystical shaman medicine card here. Spirit, what is the medicine here for Rachel? Now that her kids are gone. The Hunter. I don't know why I heard Hunter as like a name. So maybe you have a male grandchild first, or it's your son that is telling you the news of a baby. Something about a male, because I just heard like Hunter is the name, or the name Hunter could actually be significant. Or the 27th, if you have the sun and the 27th rings true for you in some way. Maybe they like to hunt. I don't know. Let's read the medicine here for card 27. Don't settle for the roadkill. It could be poison. Be careful that you don't become the prey of your desires and fantasies. Remember to not want... All of a sudden my voice is going... Remember to not want more than you need, so you are not guided by unbridled ambition. It's okay to come home empty-handed? That's so funny. You know that whole empty nester? It literally says right there, it's okay to come home empty-handed. That's your medicine. Like, it's okay, because it won't be long until there's a different kind of love filling the space of your home. And you are going to be the best grandma if you're not already, and if you're not expecting that, surprise. Now let's get you a final fortune. The tide is about to turn. So this is walking away from all these words back here. I'm seeing taxes, poverty, lawsuits, medical issues, disputes, problems, hate, fear, and then turning your back to that and having a fresh start. Lucky numbers here at the bottom. These could mean something to you. This card says, the tide is about to turn. A bad stretch of problems has plagued you. Darkness surrounds your plans, but the clouds will soon lift in an unexpected way. Don't give up now. If you stand resolutely for just a bit longer, things will resolve in your favor. But don't expect all these troubles to go away by magic. Fate will smile on you, but not by simply removing hardship. Instead, you will see a new path that, with struggle and hard work, leads you to a much better place. Keep your eyes open for this opportunity. Be ready to take it when it appears. Use courage and good cheer to change your luck for the better. You are the captain of your fate. Right, I don't know if you needed to hear that little message or how it ties in here. You take that as it resonates. Thank you so much for inquiring and donating to the channel and trusting me with this message. I hope you got something in there that helps or lifts your spirit. As always, you're welcome to share with the collective here what resonated and what didn't, but don't feel like you have to at all share anything about your situation. Thank you so much for being here. All right, let's pull. Okay, so I wanted to read next on Rhonda's question. Because you sent me that beautiful gift box with all the jewelry, and you've been asking about Devlin Tate for a while, and I actually did meditate on this energy a little bit, but you know what, I will go ahead and take your question next. Is Devlin Tate alive somewhere? If I'm remembering correctly, this is the autistic boy. He's a little older, but he was being bullied and nobody has seen him. Is this the one where he was out on his walk and then never came home? He's been missing for a while. I feel like I'm vaguely remembering the details. I did look into it when you first asked, but let's just start over with a clean slate and ask Spirit if Devlin Tate is still alive somewhere and what he has to say about what could have happened to him. Something about music and being center stage is showing up here. I'm vaguely remembering when I looked into him, does he like to sing? I feel like I did look into this, and I know I pulled energy on it. I just don't know if I ever shared with you that energy. I know I didn't record it, but I feel like I came across a video of him singing, and there's the energy of like being center stage, DJ, the music, the band. Interesting. Okay, let's get one more. What happened to Devlin Tate? Family, inner circle, cleanup, hive mind, January, July, and on the bottom of the deck we have the black sheep, manipulation, narcissist, snitch energy. The black sheep of the family. I do believe he was different, autistic maybe. It's also the energy of some sort of like manipulation of the family going on, or manipulation from the family to the family, whether that be law enforcement or... That is referencing an inner circle. I don't know, I'm not going to jump to any conclusions here. Let's just pull some cards. Since we have that hive mind there, we're going to use the B tarot here. Spirit, tell us what happened to Devlin Tate. Is he still alive somewhere, more importantly? Four of Pentacles with Temperance. It's talking about an imbalance with finances. I'm not sure how that's gonna resonate with Devlin's story. The hive is on fire back there. There's a lack of money or balance around finances here with this family. Ugh. There's the death card. I almost said it too, that if the death card came out in the first 5 cards, I would say for the sake of a mini reading on this energy that he probably wasn't still with us. And right now I do feel that that is the case, that Devlin is not alive out there somewhere. King of Pentacles. A lot of energy around finances here with the family. I don't know if they were struggling financially or are struggling financially, or why that's even important to this message. Queen of Wands. So now we see a King of Pentacles with a Queen of Wands. masculine and feminine energy with the Two of Cups. If something happened to Devlin, does somebody in the family know more? Or it is a couple that did it? Like if somebody took him off the street or hurt him, was it a male and a female? Somebody maybe close to the home, or somebody from the home, or somebody in the family. I don't want to think that, but look, the Devil is there with the Two of Cups. Some sort of like couple energy, a male and a female. This could even be like boyfriend, girlfriend type of energy, because these look like newlyweds, younger people, a younger couple with the Devil taking advantage of him. Maybe I'm feeling close to their home. Maybe if they tried to rob him, or if he thought he had money, or tried to take money from him, because that Four of Pentacles is a greed card. Like death overtaking money, but then there is emphasis around Devlin with a male and a female with the Devil. And the Eight of Jars under that, like him walking out of the house. If he left the house, he ran into the Devil out on the streets. And this Devil has money in his hand, so maybe he ran into the Devil on the streets who tried to rob him. Male and female showing up. Okay. Let's see. Look what I just split it on. I'm so sorry, Rhonda. I don't think he's still alive. And I think that you and his family also know that. Oh my God, that's so sad. I'm so sorry. I don't want to give that message ever, but I mean, it is here. Devlin, if you're on the other side, is there anything you want to tell your family through Rhonda, through me, utilizing this platform here on this channel? You are allowed to use me as a vessel. Devlin Tate, if you're on the other side and want to give a message to your family, I welcome you here to use these cards as a tool to bring a message to them. Holy Spirit, guide this reading, protect me and my viewers. We are only welcoming Devlin Tate if he's on the other side. If he's not on the other side, I ask that you protect us from any meddling energies that try to introduce themselves here or give us any false information. What does Devlin have to say to his family about what could have happened? Devlin, what happened to you? Queen of Swords. Look at the angel putting the crown back on the mom's head. I feel like he has a message for the mom. The mom might be an air sign, but look at the angel. It's like, fix your crown. Fix your crown is the message. He wants to tell the females, his sister, his mom, his stepmom, his stepsister, his favorite cousin. There's a female specifically that he's saying, like, fix your crown. I'm okay. I'm here in spirit. I'm watching over you. I'm protecting you. And I'm here to help put the crown back on your head. And also saying that there may potentially be some sort of justice there, because I'm seeing like, fix your crown. Like the truth. You'll find the truth. I don't know. That sword is just sticking out to me also. Is there a church near his house where he liked to go walking, or if he left the home or wasn't seen? Is there a specific structure? Because I just seen the Hierophant. I don't know where it went, but coming in contact with that Knight of Swords, I feel like some sort of running into the Devil type of energy around a church. If there's a church near his home, or these people live by a church, that might be significant. It could be any type of church. It could be a Pentecostal church. It could be a Catholic church. It could be Christian daycare. I don't know. It's some sort of like religious structure is what I'm feeling in terms of a building near their house. Yeah, look at clarification. Walking away, being out near. That is so crazy, because I was just telling you this is what I was seeing, and I tried to find it at the bottom of the deck. It wasn't there, and then these two cards flipped out together again. When he took off walking, going on his adventure, I feel like maybe he grabbed a drink of water, grabbed his little adventure stick, took off, and there's something significant about a religious structure out here by his house or their house. Holy cow. Okay. Devlin, what else do you want to tell your family about what could have happened to you? The Death card with the white butterflies. But again, this is showing those church windows. You might find his body near something religious. He is crossed over. I firmly believe that in my spirit. I even feel his energy here telling me he went out on an adventure. He came across a devil. Either they tried to take money from him or taunt him in some way. A male and a female is significant. I do feel like it's going to be close to his home. And definitely with this Hierophant coming out, again, clarifying that energy I was feeling with his body in terms of where his vessel is going to be somewhere near a religious structure, or that's where something happened. If they took him into an abandoned building, an abandoned church, behind a church, something happened there. There might be some sort of information there for you. The white butterflies here are coming into the church. So he might be in a structure, in an abandoned something. I don't know where this happened or what's near you guys. I don't know if you want to reach out to the family, Rhonda, and get me coordinates to where the family lives so I can look at a map and see if I'm pulled anywhere energetically, because I don't remember at all where this happened. I have no clue in terms of like physical coordinates on a map, but I'm feeling strongly that Devlin's trying to guide us to where he could be found. So if you want to get that information for me, let's see if I can get him to lead me somewhere on a map. King of Pentacles again. King of Pentacles is here. King of Pentacles is important. The King of Pentacles is important. Ace of Swords. Yes, the Ace of Swords, the truth. And then there's that crown again. I was saying, like, straighten your crown. The truth is coming to light. And here's the truth with the victory crown. Wow. There's some sort of truth as it relates to, oh, and look at this hand coming out of the sky. There's the Ace of Pentacles. There's the Ace of Pentacles with this King of Pentacles. He doesn't yet have the pentacle in his hand. So maybe he set out to like rob Devlin, or thinking he could take money from him. Or this has something to do with something around what this King of Pentacles does, whether he does something with money. Knight of Wands with King of Wands at the bottom. Now I'm seeing the Shovel card. So I'm feeling with this Knight of Wands being this male energy is somebody younger, with, especially I was feeling that younger energy there with the Two of Cups. It's like, I feel like this person isn't going to be like the deacon at the church or the pastor. Like, I don't know why I'm feeling called to church references there, but like he would be not the mature energy. He would be, maybe he's associated with a church. Maybe he goes to a local church, someone you're not expecting. A younger kid that attends church nearby, works at the church, because now I'm seeing the Pentacle as someone maybe works at a church, for a church. But I'm seeing him like 18, 19, early 20s, young. Potentially just married, maybe works at a church, or something happened at a church. King of Pentacles could also be cult type of leader with that Hierophant card. You know, like some sort of like ceremonial type of event with this person being on a block in a church, and this King of Pentacles showing up with this Hierophant and the Ace of Swords. I know that's kind of dark and I don't want to take it that way exactly, but it's just, I'm trying to pick up on all the energy for you, Rhonda, in this mini reading to see what we could pull out of this. I do feel very significant energy around that religious structure though. Let me get one more card here. Ten of Cups. It's raining on the family here. They're running away from the storm, and then the Seven of Swords was under that. Theft, stealing. They tried to steal something from him. He was a target of theft. Five of Cups, and then the loss. He left home, got caught in the storm. Someone tried to steal something, and I do believe his life was taken, and he could be somewhere near. Ten of Pentacles. Over money, I feel. I don't know. What is the deal with money here? I mean, he didn't have a life insurance policy, right? Like the family wasn't in hardship here and got to claim money from him. Like, I don't essentially feel that, but I feel like there was money troubles for whatever happened here. I don't know why that would make sense for a younger couple if they stand to gain nothing from him unless they thought he would have money on him. But if the family was struggling with money and he didn't come across as someone who would have money, the motive would be like some sort of religious sacrifice to gain them more money or power in some sort of religious type of cult environment. I don't know. There's that energy around all of this. Let me get you a final medicine card, and I think this is going to be the last question I take today, guys. I'm so sorry I didn't get to many of the non-super things questions, but I am quickly approaching the 1.5 hour mark. Like I said, I will do this weekly, so stay tuned, ask your questions. Thank you guys for everybody who put your questions down there and trusted me with bringing a message for you. Please show support to everybody who got a reading today. If you guys want to leave words of encouragement for them, I know that is greatly appreciated. Spirit, final message from Devlin Tate. Does he have anything else to say to his family? Final message. That is way too many. Final message. I keep getting, like, as I'm shuffling this, I can't stop looking at this black sheep card, and I keep seeing snitch up there with loose lips. So I wonder if the way that any sort of truth comes to light here is literally somebody snitches on somebody else, or they get information and somebody turns on the other one to like take a deal or something. This loose lips, I'm feeling the energy of somebody coming forward to say something about what happened to him. And look, after I got that message out, the card just flipped right out for us. The Ghost Dance. Interesting, we started out here with Center Stage, DJ Band, Audition, All Eyes on You, and now another reference to like dance and confirmation from the A word over there. I don't like saying her name because then she talks to me. So card 22, the Ghost Dance. If you are trapped in a vicious cycle of nostalgia, mourning, a lost youth, or opportunities missed, it's time to make an altar for your ancestors. Collect a few photos, light some incense, offer sage, and open the windows of your house to release them to their destiny and out to the wind. Be wary of being snared in a relationship with someone from a past lifetime, as the people we loved or hurt have a way of reappearing in our lives. There is no learning for you there anymore. The Ghost Dance of the American Plains Indians united the spirits of the living with those of the ancestors to bring peace to the world. When the ancestors are honored, they bring harmony to us. When we hold them responsible for all that is wrong with us today, they can haunt us. Honor the spirits of the ancestors and receive their lessons and gifts. This includes honoring your own past lives. The ancestors have a message of healing and a powerful medicine to offer you. Create a sacred moment at your altar, light a candle to them, and let their wisdom infuse you. At this stage in your life, you are done repeating their tragic stories. Step into the abundance that is offered to you. Receive the gifts of those that have come before you and write a new story for your life. All right, Rhonda, I hope in some way that helped. Let me know if anything here rings true or sticks out to you. If you want to let me know where this happened or you want to reach out to the family, I'm happy to dig into this deeper for you, maybe off camera or maybe doing a map review with you. So let me know if this helped. I hope it did. I love you. Thank you again for my beautiful gifts and for being such a beautiful soul and supporting me on this journey and all the love and light you share here on the channel. We love you so much. Thank you everybody who trusted me with your messages today. I'm so sorry if I didn't get to you. Stay tuned for next Tuesday. I will reopen the questions back up on a brand new post. Again, super thanks will take priority. It doesn't have to be a large amount. You can donate $1, $2, $5, whatever's on your heart. You can give back to the channel energetically. Those will take priority and then it will be chosen at random after that. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, like the video, drop a comment, say hello, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.